movie's awesome. This is great. And I'm like,
Well,
it's a comic book movie about a comic book superhero. It's based on a mythological god. Now, I've never read or seen anything Thor related. I'm not even.
neither have I.
I wasn't even sure how the whole Thor thing played out.
Actually, what I do kind of like the only one thing that is kind of, but not really in a regular Marvel universe was the Ultimates. That's the only thing, but other than that, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have a free virus scan.
Don't pay attention. Continue.
Yeah, but
McAfee sucks.
It just seemed like a same old thing, and I'm a massive fan of what do you call it, Natalie Portman. I love her to death. I loved her as Padme Amidala. I loved her in V for Vendetta.
Oh.
I mean, when I was a child growing up, and my parents saw her in that first film she did. I don't even know what it was, and they literally, this is no joke, they literally said, "Wouldn't that girl be nice for Nicholas?"
No, you guys.
But honestly, I gotta say the storyline was basic. The love connection between Natalie Portman and Thor.
Well, you can't really say it was a love connection. Like they didn't say
it was over implied. They're like, "Oh my goodness, he's so strange and mysterious. I must know more about him." Like,
well, no. Like I say,
it's over implied.
Well, one thing I say, like, you can't really say, love connection, because if you use the word love, then, well, yeah, it's
romantic connection, romantic link, romantic infatuation.
I got
whatever you want to call it.
I got it more like a kind of like type of thing. I mean, come on. Okay, let's say this. Okay, let's put it in our perspective. Let's say, in fact, Bruce Campbell came out of nowhere. So let's say this for a fact. Bruce Campbell come out of nowhere. I'm not comparing to him Thor, but I just can compare that sort of.
Better not. Bruce Campbell could beat Thor any day of the week.
And if the fact, you really gotta say, like, damn, Thor, the way he was, like, the way he fucking looked, I gotta say, like, damn, I'm kind of scared. Or you have the fact, like, you can't say you will not go gay for Thor. You'll be kind of.
Yes, I can say it right now. I would not go gay for Thor. Big deal. He's muscly and ripped. There, you can walk down the beach in Miami and find a million guys just like him. They're a dime a dozen.
But the mysterious, like, maybe, but I got more of, like, it basically more of a like kind of contrast, not like, I love him, I must marry him, like all the, like, other, like, thousands of romantic comedies.
The thing is, they were trying to be subtle about it, but they weren't doing a very good job at being subtle. They were trying to hint at it, but it's like they were hinting in a way where they're like going up and whispering in their ear, like, "Hey, they like each other, right?" And for my dollar, I expect a little. I understand that they're trying to pander to a larger audience, to the more subtle-minded people, but you can't sacrifice story quality just to pander to a broader base.
Yeah, your points are kind of true, but in most cases, it could have gone really bad.
I'm not saying it wasn't horrible. We're not looking at a Hulk or the Incredible Hulk or whichever the first one was.
The Hulk, Daredevil, Ghost Rider.
Daredevil wasn't so bad.
But do you think
it wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad? Oh, if you watch Daredevil, then watch Elektra, you say, Daredevil wasn't so bad.
As it was Ghost Rider, but like I said, to me, Ghost Rider was a movie that was so bad that was so good, but still, it was still bad.
I refuse to watch anything with Nicolas Cage in it anymore. I'm sorry, he's a shame unto the name. Anyway, that's pretty much my the 4 movies I saw. Top 3 and bottom 1. Overall, I enjoyed Transformers. I loved that one. For the first time in quite some time, I really left the theater feeling satisfied. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be getting Forrest Gumpatron, but
Forrest Gumpatron.
I really hope I didn't just coin something. But
Transformers.
if you just
roll out.
if you just sit down and let it be what it is, a movie about some giant robots blowing the shit out of other giant robots, you can have fun. And that's what this is about. It's like Gremlins. I love Gremlins, but Gremlins never has and never will win any Academy anythings.
Well, maybe in special effects. But other than that.
Oh yeah, they were brilliant in special.
And also, I did saw that movie and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, Transformers. It wasn't high quality. It was just fun. That's really what you want when you go to a movie. As far as Captain America, it was good. I sat down. I enjoyed myself with my friends. I enjoyed it. Rio, it was colorful, entertaining, and it gave you a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling at the end. Good job. Thor, I wanted my money back. But I can see if you actually know anything at all about Thor, then you might have been disappointed too, because I could see the storyline coming a mile away. And I barely even heard the name Thor before I saw the movie, so.
But I still like where they tell me, like, oh yeah, his brother, yeah, he's evil. Like, yeah, I just thought his name is Loki, the god of mischief. Oh yes, of course.
I wonder where the connection is here.
No, it's just kind of funny, like, since it's like pretty much if you know at least something about, like, like not Viking mythology, but like Norse mythology. Yeah, pretty much Loki is the god of mischief.
Yeah.
Or like if you know, like,
or if you watch The Mask, you would know that the name Loki does not exactly imply good things. If you watch Son of the Mask, you would run in fear. I did not see the full film, so when I heard Loki, I did not think, I mean, I hate to bash Jamie Kennedy, but Son of the Mask, somebody needs to be struck for that movie. I don't know if it was whoever did the writing on that was. I don't want to kill Jamie Kennedy. He works hard at what he does, so. But somebody dropped the ball there.
Well, as you can tell at the moment, Saul is not here.
Yeah.
So.
Let's just go on to a list of things we're going to cover in the future.
Actually.
You have your little.
Well, yeah, I do, but actually, I do want to cover, like.
Notepad.
I gotta say, like, honestly, we'll call it, like, the news.
Okay, what is our news?
Well, there's not like a couple of things I do, want to mention. But to me, like, one of the things that really, well, for those who may or may not know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. And guess what's coming on August 27th on the BBC channel?
Doctor Who movie.
No. No, like they pointed.
That was my guess. What was it?
Pretty much part 2 of season 6 of Doctor Who. Woohoo!
Wait a second. They broke up a season into parts.
Yeah. Well, the first time, at least what I know of, the first time that any show had done that, with a cliffhanger. Oh my god, the fucking cliffhanger.
They couldn't wait till the end of the season for a cliffhanger. They had to just take a break. It sounds like Bill Maher, for Christ's sake. Okay, I've done about 4 episodes this season so far. I'm going to go ahead and take 2-week, 3-week, 4-week break.
At the same time, I probably could see why, like, maybe they kind of done it. Because you see the special effects on Doctor Who, it's cool. Like, the way they kind of built it on the special effects, like, it got a lot better. Like, granted, it is a TV production of it, but, like, this I swear, like it got like a lot better over time, and in the way it ended. Oh my god, I can't fucking wait for it. I'm so fucking psyched for it. It coming out on August 27th. So yeah, and here's one of the news where I think it's kind of funny. For those who may or may not know, like there's a new Superman movie coming out,
I heard of that. Yes.
and guess who's gonna play Perry White?
Who?
Perry White. Pretty much he's like the chief editor for the Daily Planet.
Bruce Campbell.
No, it actually gonna be Lawrence Frenchburg.
What?
Yes. Perry White. Well, at least is some rumor
Okay,
that
for those who don't know, who is Lawrence Fishburne?
Lawrence Fisher. For those who may or may not know who he is, he was in the Matrix trilogy as Morpheus.
He also cast out his daughter because she was in porno, so he disowned her.
But like I gotta say, as I can't hear about this, I'm not really mad, or just kind of like mad about it. I'm mad. I kind of like.
I'm mad they don't have a black Lex Luthor. Please tell me they got out a black Lex Luthor at least.
Well, they didn't. Well, they say nothing about who's going to play the. They didn't say anything about Lex Luthor going to be in this one, but they say like General Zod.
What Superman movie did Lex Luthor not appear in?
Did not. Maybe 3. Like other than that, that's about it. And I know your criticism about like Superman the movie, which, well, for those who may or may not know, and I've got to put this in a
the
very
original Superman movies, Lex Luthor had the depth of a petri dish.
well, you can't really blame it on the material they have, because the material they have up to that point, basically Lex Luthor was a mad scientist. You can't blame for that. Like later on, like
he became a millionaire real estate mogul, and they became friends in their childhood, and when they reinvented her.
Yeah, for Smallville.
Yeah.
So like I said, you cannot blame during that time. It's like
watch me. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. I just honestly, though, I saw the last what do you call it? Superman movie, Superman Returns, was it?
Yeah.
And that was actually probably the first 3D movie I ever saw.
Me too.
I saw that in IMAX 3D, which really wasn't 3D. It's like partway different segments during the movie. They tell you, okay, put on your glasses. Everybody put on their glasses, and if you look at the screen, it's like, what the fuck? What happened to those big giant IMAX glasses they used to have, where they flashed the damn shutters open and closed and gave me seizures all the time? I miss those things. You felt futuristic when you had those, but no.
But to get to the point. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, like it's the type of thing like I don't care about. To me, it's more or less like whatever. But it is, to me, it's kind of funny, and like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, they cast a black person to play as Perry White. Well, he could be known as Larry Black. Ah! But the one reason I'm not really mad or don't really care about, because, well, for those who may or may not know, in like the Tim Burton's Batman, Harvey Dent that was black. Like, did anybody even care about it? Did anybody say a damn thing?
I try not to watch those original Batman movies.
Now you can't.
I've just seen the one with the Catwoman and Penguin, Batman Returns, so many fucking times. It's like the only one anyone ever plays, and the first one, I'm sorry I didn't find Jack Nicholson to be that convincing a Joker. I'm always going to be